Boy, I wonder if the people in Sea of Stars are ruled by a kakistocracy. Welcome back, everyone.
Yep.
We don't get political on this show very often, but when we do, it's always in-game politics.
Yep. Yep. And when we say in-game, we mean in-game in the sense...
Of real life.
I was going to say in the same way that Tier Zoo is about games.
What is Tear Zoo?
You don't know what Tier Zoo is?
I don't know what that is. Is that a zoo of tears?
Tier Zoo is a YouTube channel, and I guess Nebula channel,
Hell yeah.
and stuff that... I'm not getting any desktop audio. There we go. Tier Zoo is a is a YouTube... I would say as a content creator that does basically like Animal Planet type videos.
Hang on. We're not getting it in the... One moment, folks.
Boom.
We fixed it. You know how we fixed it?
Ingenuity.
Sheer,
We
unbridled
We do not abide technical difficulties here.
ingenuity. I can't see what this guy can do. Well, I know he resists that.
What is this? The closed square? I don't remember ever seeing that.
I don't know.
Is that new?
Let's do Sunball. See what it does.
I'm gonna look up what was updated. I mean, I'm not going
Well.
to. Obviously, the intern is.
Yeah, what do we pay them for? The answer is nothing.
I know we say this every time we restart recording, but for pretty much any game, but I absolutely love the music.
That's because we only play games with good ass music. I'm just probably get to fall down.
Okay.
I mean, this.
They recently released the Dawn of Equinox free update on all platforms.
That was like a week ago.
It was almost exactly a week ago. Included in this is 3-player couch co-op.
3-player.
Combat 2.0. The addition of mystery locks.
I see. That's what we were looking at.
Brings a new gameplay loop around revealing the ways to break the spells of new enemies entering the fray. Oh, okay. Along with the reveal functions added to some of the special skills, combo points now remain after battle. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's worth the price of admission.
I just got a Chivo from the DLC.
For breaking a lock?
Yep.
That's so cool. So in base game, which I'm sure you noticed, the combo points on the end would reset every time you left battle, and so now they don't.
That's like a real limit break.
Yeah.
That's cool.
A revamped prologue, implementing combat for the young versions of our heroes.
We're never gonna know.
Yeah, the updated flow
I'm going back to that.
does away with your flashback structure to begin in their childhood, directly including action in the prologue. Okay, that's pretty cool. A bonus
I mean, it
cinematic.
wasn't that much of a drag though. Like there was just
An entirely new cutscene has been added to accentuate a pivotal moment in the adventure, referred to as Paths on Water.
I don't know what that is, and I don't want to know.
I have an idea. Speed runner mode relic. A new relic has been designed to help the speed running community. I'm guessing it's basically an in-game timer that appears on screen or something.
Yeah. You know, I never thought about that until I watched speedrunning. But yeah, sometimes they measure. You can't just measure it from the save file. That was what I always assumed. Like, oh, that's how long it's gonna take, or how you find the official times. But that clock is not accurate.
Or it's not always accurate. For more on how speedruns are measured, watch all of the videos on Summoning Salt by Summoning Salt.
Of this game?
Have you ever watched a Summoning Salt video?
I don't.
Summoning
think
Salt
so.
It used to be I want to say Mike, or I don't know if it's Mike Tyson or just a Punch Out speedrunner, and they
You should speedrun Mike Tyson.
Yep, and they pivoted to now they make generally like 1 to 1.5 hour videos about the history of a speedrun category in a video game, and they are really good.
Oh, like this no boss run is.
Yeah, I watched one that you would absolutely love. The title of it was called. Oh my god, it's called like the quest to beat Jimmy Poopins,
Jimmy Poopins.
who was a
How do they know about my nickname?
who was a not Contra. Oh my god, a Ninja Gaiden speedrunner.
James Patrick Poopins.
Any percent speedrunner. Yep. Yep. Some of the things that like it comes down, like things come down to for
Do you think the
speedrunners
cookie jar is gonna do it? Let's
Yep.
find out.
is absolutely insane to me. Like especially with like NES games, where like this person is the best at executing techniques, but the reason they don't have the world record is because this other person button mashes better.
Yeah.
Like there was one video where like they were like, this guy on average button mashes like 12 oh my god just about like 12 times per minute or whatever, which is not accurate to what I'm saying, but this other one does like 15 times. It's like that's really the defining factor in who has the record. Woo! Your healer is dead.
You know what? Doesn't even matter.
Or
because-
knocked out.
Can I heal them?
You cannot.
Not use like a Phoenix
You
Down
need to,
type item.
yeah.
I bet I could button mash like crazy. I bet I could do some. I played enough Mario Party.
I actually had trouble. I think I mentioned this with the pull up or squat challenge in Final Fantasy VII Remake because I was button mashing too fast.
Well, that one is not really a mashy kind of thing, right? It's like
Like eventually it becomes.
eventually it becomes when it disappears and you're on like the highest level. Holy mother of Christ!
Yeah. Oh, it's because you didn't stop the lock.
I tried to. Here's a
Boom explosion.
dodge. There you go. Got it. I got the timing. Oh, cool.
That might not be great because it's a
I'm gonna use the
single.
Moonerang. Although maybe I'll use this instead.
Nice.
Oh, these fuckers.
Oof.
You know, I
Oh,
like that
you
the
got it.
animation to deflect is so obvious. Because I've
Yeah.
been playing Mario RPG, which has the same mechanic.
The
and-
remake?
Yeah, and it's like like there's an animation, but it's still a little subtle.
I'm not laughing at.
Are you laughing at the background noise?
I'm laughing at the background noise.
It's pretty intense. Everybody's baby's having a bad day. Oh, I feel like I'm just doing. This is just like the shittiest combat I've ever done in my life.
No comment. Oh no! Wrong person. You should have attacked the top one.
Well, he's weak to.
But they have a lock, which means they might.
Nope.
Oh.
Got him.
Nice.
I forgot what that does.
I wonder if you could turn off the locks.
Oh, like revert back to base game or whatever.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oopsie.
that's okay.
No. Who's gonna protect Maiden Estrella? Wow, you have 3 combo. Oops.
Okay, do, and then the block.
Dun dun.
I got it. I got it. Can I combo by myself?
You cannot. You might want to heal. Do you have a cookie jar?
Nope. I don't need it.
Are you sure?
Don't need it.
Look how much HP that guy
All right.
had.
You know what? You're making me nervous.
Yeah,
I'm part of the tomato club, baby.
and you'll have
Okay, here we go.
Garl next time.
Chomp chomp. Block. Missed it.
Oh,
Here we go again.
Shit. You got this? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look, you don't. I'm an expert.
You could no
I've
hit.
played so much jerpages.
I'm sure you can no hit this in your sleep.
Yeah, I'm already.
Just given the
I'm already doing
opportunity.
it. Okay, no more hits from now on. No, okay, no more hits after this one. No more hits after this one. Boomerang, baby, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. How
Yeah.
much Zelda does it take, huh?
This is
More than this, apparently. Suck it, Aghanim.
okay.
Look, we're back.
That makes sense.
Look at that. We did it. I got 162 experience points. That was totally worth it. Do I need to heal?
Yeah, you do. Healing light.
Oh, sorry. It's combat only. Okay. That's fine. I don't know that. Oh, okay.
So one of the funniest things, just related to babies, is that we painted a landscape of Planet Namek,
Yes.
and one of the absolute most enjoyable things and funniest things is seeing, like, oh my god, is being woken up by baby making noise and seeing that he's going
Baby
nuts.
making noise is something else.
And seeing that he's going nuts, just like patting the, like being able to like pat the mural or the
It's
the
not
painting.
real. One day he's gonna know.
Yeah. Oh, you're not gonna hop into that hole?
I have to jump from the top.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh.
Try to get some peppers. I love bell peppers. I'm
Do
gonna
you
fight
prefer
this.
bell peppers or pepperoncinis?
Oh,
Ooh. That is not a good thing.
I think
Combo.
it's got to be bell peppers. Bell peppers are more versatile. Oh, look at this raw chevre, raw cheever.
Mending light.
Oh man, yeah,
Oh.
yes, yeah. What?
No question. Beautiful.
All right.
Mastery.
Now we can do it. Now we can make it happen. I'm just gonna attack him. I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but I doubt it. Oh, I
Oh.
don't doubt it.
But he's still
But he's
go.
gonna get yeah.
But it does decrease his or the monster's like strength.
Well, I didn't even know what the I had to do the stupid mending light, so
The stupid mending light.
okay, it's a little sooner than
I
what I think
I
it
believe
is.
that one day you will be able to deflect that.
It's because it's like a second before when I think it is.
Of course, of course. That's absolutely what it is.
I got it.
No other reason.
I'm about to fuck this guy up. You ready for this?
Okay.
You ready for this?
I wonder if you could have hit all three of them.
I can. Look at that.
Vulnerable. Wow. Wow.
I've played video game.
That combat is so satisfying.
It's good. It's
Even to
really good.
even to just watch. I think I'm gonna go back. Can you go back in that cave that you were just in?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go up and.
This is where you're going backwards.
I'm trying to go up and see if I need to go up to jump on that. in that hole because I gave up too soon.
Oh
I
no,
don't
that's just
think so.
yeah. No, it's a different level.
That's not a cave, so this is the only way.
The only way.
Sorry. To be honest, I forgot about the story where we are in the story too up to this point.
You forgot?
I know there's.
Okay, so let's see if I can remember. I forget
test.
the names of the people, but our two main characters are Solstice warriors, and they spent 10-ish years
in the school.
in the school. That seems like way too long. They spent some amount of time training to be full-fledged Solstice warriors, and they have been tasked with finding. Well, initially they were tasked with learning how to use magic without using magic, which is what the orb things that drop from enemies are.
Well, I'm sure I'll deal with that later.
And then
Let's go.
you were, but yeah, you've been tasked with finding and destroying the minions of the Fleshmancer. The enigmatic Fleshmancer. And they were being a bit mysterious, but the mentors of the Valen Solaire. Is that what their names are? Valaire and
Solar CX4.
Zale. Valaire and Zale.
Oh, my people. Yes.
Yeah. Seemed unhappy that the two main characters were going to be on this mission for reasons unknown.
Cool. I'm gonna survive this for
But
sure.
anyway, you went and you found the Elder Mist, who was like, "Yep, here's how to do magic without magic."
That's right. Magic without magic. That's what it was.
You might want to heal.
But why? What does it matter?
Anything else exciting happen? Oh yeah, you got yeeted
Is there a bad guy? Is there
by
like a...
Yeet.
I don't know why I keep trying to recall
Colossal
the story. And
Mountain.
Oh, that's right. The little transportation mountain guy.
Yep. And you arrived at Extol.
There we
Wow.
go. There we go. We're getting there, folks.
And that is my messy description. Also, Garl cannot technically use magic, or can't use Solstice magic, I guess.
I'm sure something will happen.
But is
Oh, he faked me out.
he's Samwise, and you can't deny a good Samwise.
Is he Samwise or is he Bill the Pony?
He is Samwise. I have yet to see evidence that they will be riding him.
Oh yeah.
But hey, you know
That's
what?
in the paid DLC.
But paid DLC. Maybe there are going to be some extra cutscenes at camp.
Baldur's Gate. I don't often share little tiny stories that I read just that come on my feed because I feel like everybody gets the same fucking stories, and it sucks. But I would like to share. I don't know if this is real or not, but apparently 2 copies of Baldur's Gate were sold in the Vatican City.
Sold in where?
In the Vatican.
In the Vatican?
Yeah, which is like the game. For those who don't know, has the boobies. I'm gonna do this because he's gonna.
And demons.
And demons and all kinds of stuff. It's probably I don't know. I feel like it's probably not real or something weird, but if it's real, it's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
And they have my peoples, the LGBTQs.
I mean, they got everybody.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, there's bestiality in that game. Sort of. Kind
that
of.
is true.
Not exactly, because he is
I mean-
technically human.
I don't know if that's how that shakes out.
I don't know. If they were real, I'm sure there'd be some definition, but that was my first time ever doing anything with a druid that turns into a bear.
I don't remember. Can you tell him not to turn into a bear?
Yeah, you can just
Yeah.
do it. You can just have plain old regular sex. But
I
then
think that's what I did.
what are you even doing?
I think I said no. You don't need to turn into a bear.
I was like, yes, I did it. Man, I was messed up in that game. Like it was the bear.
I remember being.
I slept with the emperor.
Oh yeah, you
Kissed him
went.
between his tentacles.
You went full mind flayer, right?
Oh yeah. No, I didn't. For the ending, yes, I did. Yeah. And I sided with what's his name?
Will
No. The guy who's stuck in the crystal. Spoilers for Baldur's Gate.
Asterion.
No, the guy who's stuck in the crystal, who he's like a Githyanki,
Oh,
and it's like the emperor wants you to kill him. So I slept with the emperor, and then I was like, bro, I can't go on with your. And then I killed the emperor.
yeah.
That way, nobody will ever know what I did.
I
I wanna rest first.
didn't side with the Emperor.
No, it's implied that he's a horrible person.
Well, because he gives you this wonderful backstory, but even he admits that, regardless of how wonderful it sounds, he has absolutely no emotions. Everything
Right.
is just pure calculus.
And he has that friend that he worked with who he like totally mind controlled. Like it's
Yeah.
not, it was not a friendship, you know, or if it was, it wasn't, you know, after a while. Okay, that's what this is. You gotta explore. We gotta make sure we get all the bell peppers that are available to us.
Yeah, you need to find and kill every enemy in the game, or you cannot get the DLC key, or at least the first part of the DLC key. That was one of the dumbest things. I know that playthrough is going up now, but that was one of the dumbest things. Well,
Stupid.
play this is like needing to kill a random fucking enemy to get the key to get into the Dark Souls 1 DLC.
So
Like
complicated.
if you had to if you'd played the game before, you had to remember that enemy wasn't there in the first place when you got to the Grand Archives.
which the most hardcore of hardcore will remember that, but
If you only bought the game after the DLC came out, you had no idea of knowing that was the enemy that you needed to kill to get into the DLC.
yeah. It doesn't. It's not like it even says.
Or that
like,
you needed to, or that you kind of effectively needed to kill the optional Hydra boss and the option in that completely optional area of the game. At least the entrances to the DLC, or the keys to the DLC and DS2 are all like right next to main bosses.
You know, back when that DLC came out, they were fully on their bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
oh god. All right, I'm just gonna do this.
I fully believe that every time Miyazaki gets permission to make a pet project game, he just does the like most trolly shit there is.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, that's his brand at this point.
Like
know, to,
Demon
like-
Souls, Sekiro have so much just trolling.
No, I don't want that. I want him. Definitely, like the even Bloodborne, right, has some weird bullshit too.
Yeah.
Like I've never played a game where it gives you a shield and it's like you're a dumbass idiot for using this.
Yeah. Or like, I mean, like in Sekiro, like when you die, you lose XP
Yeah.
and money, and you need money to buy the seals in order to use your abilities. So if you keep dying, you're just never going to be able to afford the things that make the game slightly easier.
Oh yeah, like the no more firecrackers for you.
Yeah.
I love that it has a countdown timer to XP, and it's like it just goes downwards. Like you can tell when you're gonna level up soon. That's very exciting. In the upper right hand corner. We came from here.
Yeah.
That on the left looks important, so this must be something fun.
I think this is actually the way to go.
It is?
Mhm.
Well, then let's see what's going on the left. Yeah, no, like, I think now they understand, like, you guys need to make a regular video game. Like, you can't just, like, do weird, dumb shit like you did in Dark Souls 1 DLC. But that, I mean, what you're describing is the era of the birth of the Get Good Dark Souls 1
Yeah.
toxic fan base movement. I mean, that's what
Ooh.
got them there, was knowing where the DLC was and remembering that the stupid
Rock Lead. For Rock Lee. Is that better?
Yeah, it's definitely better than a cauldron pot, whatever pot lid. Let's do it. Okay.
I sort of began mentioning this before. I absolutely love that breaking these locks decreases the enemy's attack power. I just think that's so clever.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I'll-
great. That looks great.
I'll kill one of them, but
Or at least prevent one of them.
Give it to her.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just a fun little puzzle mechanic. You know, it adds a little extra. You know, unless you're even Persona, right, has like weird random stuff, but like that, just an old school JRPG framework just won't cut it anymore. Like that's why stuff like, there were a couple of games I during the Switch era that I played that I did not like. I don't know if you played them. One of them is called a game called Oninaki. Another one's called I Am Setsuna.
I have heard. I think I played a demo or something. I played something related to that.
Yeah, and they're like really basic JRPGs. And I was just like, nope. Like it doesn't have. I mean,
Nice.
okay, I Am Setsuna is supposed to be like kind of like this, like a Chrono Trigger homage a little bit, but it's just like it didn't have enough going for it. Like, not saying that every game needs to have little puzzles like this game, but like Persona, for instance, has like the whole like mechanic of like getting persona or getting items. Or, there's a little twist, right, to the combat always. Where Bravely Default has like the.
Did you know that Persona 5 has a like not quite, but like a Santa Claus persona you can make?
Not Jack Frost.
Yeah, not Jack Frost. Like a really high level persona that is dressed dressed like Santa Claus.
This sounds great. Is this a Royal only thing?
No, it's a base game as well.
Is it in other Persona games?
I'm not sure.
Persona?
Oh, look, it's a hole. Can you jump? Was there a drop
There's a
thing?
chest. There's a chest. Oh no! You know what? I picked the fruit.
Oh, yeah, right. There was that's right. There was the
This
chest
is a
in
big
there.
ass hole that I should probably pay attention to.
Recipe mushroom soup.
Mushrooms.
So I know this is probably coming out later, but
Game Awards.
I think it is a.
This is our tradition to talk about the Game Awards 6 months after the Game Awards.
I think. Ooh, someone's over there.
Dad?
That person's looking at that rock.
It's Felix from Golden Sun.
Oh, not from Wreck-It Ralph.
It is not Fix It Felix. Felix is like a Wind Mage character. Or is it Ivan is the Wind Mage? I can't remember now.
It was Zale, Garl, and Valere. Man, that movie was terrible.
Which movie?
Valerian,
And the City of a Thousand Wolves?
the City of a Thousand Planets,
Yeah.
or whatever.
That you know what, that movie,
Have you
though,
seen
had a
that
lot of
movie?
hype behind
Have
it.
you seen that movie?
Yeah, I did not like it.
The opening of that movie is so good. Just the describing of how the city came to be. I was like, okay, this is amazing. And then they absolutely said, okay, we had that epic opening. Here is something entirely different. Not only that, we will show you exactly where we ran out of budget.
I always confuse that movie with another one that came out around the same time that had Sean Bean was in it. Which one is Sean Bean in this one, or is he in a different one? And I think it had like Mila Kunis in it. Also, it was called like the.
Oh, you're talking about Jupiter Ascending.
Jupiter Ascending. That's it. Yeah.
That was also.
I was gonna say The Legend of Mars. So close enough. But I think there were some years between them. But now in my old age, I confuse those two movies all the time. What was the opening of Land of a Thousand Planets?
So City of a Thousand Planets. The premise was that basically at some point Earth sent out just like a ship to start exploring, and started coming across alien civilizations. And decided that for like trade of information and knowledge and whatever, they would expand. They would like attach their ships together. And so over time, over 1,000 different alien civilizations had like expanded what was once one ship into this giant planetary array.
That's not. Yeah, I'm starting to.
And that was how it opened.
I remember this now.
And then they fumbled the ball.
If I remember correctly,
Lore Grimoires.
there's like 2 twins in it, right? Or two, like there's like a brother sister, or like, I can't remember if they're brother sister or a love interest.
They're sort of love interesty. They're like
Sort of
just-
brother and sister.
they're-
Oh,
They're cops. The main characters are cops that are played by adults who look like teenagers.
I wish I was an adult, and looked like a teenager.
Teeks.
I could brood in a corner and people would leave me alone. They'd be like, he's just 17. He's
So,
brooding."
were you paying attention to anything that was just said?
Teeks is writing a book. She's a traveling
Lore,
historian.
a lore librarian,
Yeah.
and she will be subtly joining your party.
Does she have wind magic?
No, she's not a playable character. She just sort of
Oh, I see. She's just like the Vesper.
she will appear at camp.
Yes, I want to hear your story.
The Vespertine. Oh yeah, so you'll like find books over the course of the
That's a nice, smooth book reading.
of
pickup
all the
anime.
recorded hexes and acts of bewitchment.
Oh,
Few
we got
are
a
as dreadful as the
score
curse of the Vespertine.
Oh, baby.
The story takes us back centuries to a time when a certain band of pirates ruled the
I think it
seas.
tells which band.
Stormcaller was the name of their captain. He was the most powerful wind mage the world had ever known. And their navigator, Hortense,
That really went downhill after Stormcaller.
remains to this day the shrewdest mariner on record. Combining Hortense's skill and Stormcaller's magic, some say their ship was faster than light itself.
Hortense, like just anything else. Stormcaller and Zephyr.
Yep. The crew went on to many adventures and accumulated countless riches until one day, the inevitable happened.
They died.
Hortense, whose first love was music, announced she wanted to quit the pirate
That was
life
the inevitable?
and devote herself to her art full time. Inevitable. Ever a firm believer that the real treasure is the treasure one just finds along the way, Stormcaller took her resignation harshly. True treasure is the treasure you find along the way. Utterly insulted, he stopped conjuring wind for the sails and locked the ship right in the middle of the ocean.
Oh shit.
And we shall remain here, he said, till our navigator gets that silly idea out of her head. But Hortense had already made her final decision. Days went by, both of them sulking while their crew begged that they reach some resolution.
Oh god.
First, they ran out of patience, then out of food, and eventually out of drinkable water. Then one day after the sunset, the pirates, driven by mad hunger and thirst, mutinied and made their captain walk the plank. And as he sank into the abyss, Stormcaller cursed his crew and conjured an eternal prison.
Oh boy.
In the sea of nightmare, he would channel a deadly storm for them to endure forevermore. Over centuries, the crew members lost their minds to the ghastly pace, until only Hortense remained. To this day, the battle goes on in the Sea of Nightmare, Stormcaller's hatred pitted against the navigator's sheer will.
Shit. What the fuck?
Some say Stormcaller's fury will one day sink the ship, while others believe he will eventually bow to the indomitable Hortense.
The indomitable Hortense has never been said out loud ever.
Legend has it she gets a short break once a day, but for a few seconds, at the precise time the curse was
I
first
wonder if
conjured.
that's the time we'll be able to enter the storm.
Nah. Countless sailors and fishermen have since reported sightings of the legendary ghost pirate ship that appears at dusk. They call it the Vespertine. While some have half a mind to climb aboard and survey the treasure, most avoid sailing at dusk for fear of being sucked into the Sea of Nightmare.
Fuck yeah, yes.
The end. So, that's wonderful. But wait. My favorite thing about camp is the Final Fantasy VII reference.
Wait, let me find it.
You don't notice it?
Wait a minute. Now I'm embarrassed. Is it the push-ups?
It's the push-ups. What is Zale doing? That is similar to another character who has a ZA name.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's doing Zach's.
Zach does
Push-ups.
squats and he's doing push-ups. That's in my mind. That's a
I could see
seven.
being
That's a seven reference.
I could see the subtlety there. It was lost on me because I think I just blocked the squats out of my mind.
He even does them in Kingdom Hearts. I have a request. Can we save?
Yes. Oh, you can stick around.
Tix joins the cargo. We have now placed Teaks in our backpack.
All right.
So yeah, you'll find random grimoires across the land, and you can talk to Teaks if you find one. It should tell you a new story.
I was really hoping for another mage, but sure.
Having a party completely full of mages is not doing it for you?
No.
Wow.
Well, technically, one guy's not a mage.
I don't know, but you know, he has the magic inside of him. Isn't magic the magic we find along the way? Just like the real treasure is the treasure we find along the way.
I've heard that so many times now, and the first time I heard that, that was the funniest thing ever. the anime jokes, but now that the world likes anime.
Whoa. That was awesome. Nice.
So on the topic of anime, B.
Never heard of it.
By the time this comes out, we will have probably finished this show, but we have started watching anime again in the house. But you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it. Don't get excited.
Okay.
It's Zeta Gundam, the sequel to the original Gundam series.
Oh my god, my favorite Gundam. You don't want to stand on that. I think you don't have to stand anywhere. You just hit. Right? You just hit it. Oh, do you? You hit a trigger. One of the. Go back. Go back to that standing pot space, and then hit one of the trigger buttons.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the time travel thing.
And now wrap it around.
Supposed to get
before it drops.
Oh, okay. There's a timer on it. All right.
Nice.
Oh, there's one more. Oh no! I didn't see the third one.
Fuck.
We got it.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god! Just
barely,
in time.
Barely. I'm faster than the code.
What is that? Solarine.
Hell yeah. Oh, so that was just a little Easter egg. That wasn't anything.
I mean, that wasn't anything. That was.
I mean, it wasn't like a story thing.
That was an ability.
There's hidden things in this game, is what I'm saying. That's very exciting. Anyway, what I was gonna say is there's a character in Gundam. You probably know this character. You've heard this character's name before. This is a spoiler. His name is Char Aznable. You've heard of this character. Char the Red
Yeah.
He's like the most popular.
The one who has like
character
the
in
mask
Gundam.
thing.
Yeah. So he has a code name in Zeta Gundam. He does come back, and his code name is Quattro Bagina. Last name is spelled Bageena. We've literally been unable to stop saying Quattro Bagina in our house for many, many weeks. Probably up to and including the release of this video.
Oh my god!
Like they could have given him any
Quattro Bagina.
They could have given him any name, but he's
no,
like, you know what? Like
they couldn't have given him any name. That was his name.
There's also a character named Jamaicon, but his name is spelled like Jamaican, like a person from Jamaica.
Did you say Jamaicon?
Jamaicon, yes. It's spelled Jamaican. It's spelled like Jamaican, but they call him Jamaicon. I don't know why. I'm trying to come up with theories as to why. Maybe they didn't want to just say Jamaican. Hey, Jamaican. But Gundam is fucking weird.
Malkamad.
I'm getting some Goron vibes right now.
Right?
Have you come to save us?
That's right. Garl just has a heart of platinum. The sleeper. That's right. They're supposed to.
Sleeper has awakened.
They're supposed to deal with the sleeper, who is an aspect or a minion of the Fleshmancer.
The ones that they're like, to fight these things is like super hard, and there's like harder ones, and we're fighting one of those. Yeah, like aspect or whatever minion creature. Is the elder's name Darunia?
It reminds me of Sin from Final Fantasy X.
Yep.
And the
What a
Sin
cool
spawn.
We talk a lot about Final Fantasy, but I don't think we've ever talked about like Sin and Sin as a concept. what were we, 13 or 14 when that game came out? The idea that Sin was jacked, spoilers, sorry,
Whoa.
like
Well, not
scared
even just
the shit out of me.
not
Like,
even just jacked.
or just like what it was, you know, like, and how the Aeon like is summoned and then it kills the, you know, the party gets sacrificed, all the whole thing, and how the summoner gets sacrificed too. Like, I was so sad. Like,
That game was rated E for everyone. I think
Yeah.
it was. I don't think it was a T game, right?
it might have been because it has like some violence in it, and then Orin drinks. He has this little jug of alcohol.
Yeah, but it's like it's a Japanese jug, and so I feel like Western people were like, I have no idea what that is. He could be having orange juice.
Oh.
No, it was tea. It was tea for teen.
But like the similarly, like I remember realizing what kind of game I was playing for that scene in like early on where Yuna like sends all these dead people who got killed by Sin. I think it was in it wasn't Besaid. It was another like beach village or whatever. Remember like Sin attacks and a bunch of people get killed.
Yes. In Kilika?
Kilika, yeah, that's it, Kilika. And I was like, I'm
it just
feeling
happened.
something. I'm 12 and I'm feeling something weird right now.
Did you talk to that person?
No.
Yeah, Sin just comes in, kills a bunch of people. And then to me, the thing that was crazy, it wasn't even just that, but that the game literally stops. Like, because it happens before you arrive.
Right.
And then you arrive and you don't get to explore. Like,
Right.
your first thing is just Yuna doing,
Her job.
yeah, which is, she just does a, oh my god.
Ascending
Ascending,
ceremony
yeah.
or whatever, yeah.
And that for that to be the, I want to say the, I mean, yeah, effectively the second or third area you go in the game, which could easily be in your first 3 hours, is really insane,
Yeah.
especially as a kid.
Yeah. That was also the first time where like I thought I was going to be upset that it didn't have a world map with an airship. Because that's something I cared a lot about when I was 12, 13. And I did not care at all. Oh, the irony. The lever on the other side.
I'm sure you could do it if you run fast enough.
Speaking of someone's playing Baldur's Gate 3. There's a lot in that game, like a lot of like they added extra endings and stuff that I have not.
Oh,
found back.
there's a climby bit back there.
Yep.
Oh, so I was going to say before, how do you feel about DLC being nominated for Game Awards, but not any of the Alan Wake DLC?
I said that not 4 hours ago. I'm not joking.
It's like how is Night
Because they both came out
how is
this
how is
year.
the how is the Night Springs, how is neither Night Springs or Lake House nominated for anything?
Well, just because it's like 3 to 5 hours,
And yet-
that didn't say that was a limiting factor.
And yet, I mean, not that it's great, but and yet, Shadow of the Archery is nominated for
Well, then
best.
Phantom Liberty before.
Is like nominated for best art direction and best game direction, and it's like they literally created brand new characters and story and art assets for the Alan Wake DLC, and
well,
they
I
just
tied it back to games that came out like a decade ago.
and said nope. I personally, I mean, as we mentioned a year ago, don't think that DLC should have its own, like should be in the categories for best game of the year. I think it'd be cool. It'd be okay to have like a best DLC
Oh
category.
yeah, which I think some magazines used to do. This guy is a fucking
Molkin
legend.
Elda.
This guy is my favorite character. Oh my goodness. I'll do anything for you,
Hey,
Molkin
how
Elda.
wonderful. Ah. What?
He's just trying to hide in the cave. Don't worry, bro. Just
Yeah.
stay here. I'll fix it. Me and Garl will handle it.
Yep. I love how anywhere else you'd be like, man, Garl, like in any other game, the way they'd portray, like Garl would likely be a character that people hated because he's constantly volunteering the main characters to do stuff. But in this game, the main characters are just like, we don't know how to do anything. And Garl's like, I am absolutely willing to volunteer you to do your jobs.
Turns out magic without magic doesn't get you very far. That guy's a real fucking drill bat, you know what I'm saying? Souls to strike.
I love how it's literally called a drill bat.
Yeah. But no, I think like having best DLC like it just I don't know, it's just bad vibes like
Or like Silent Hill 2 getting nominated for like best score and stuff, and it's like you just updated the previous one.
Yeah. The other thing too that I was commenting on is best fighting game. They did the Marvel vs. Capcom collection, and I'm like, well, that has to win, right? Because like so many modern fighting games, especially ones that use like the tag system and all that, owe it to that game.
Yeah,
it's like nominating Tetris. Like Tetris has to win, right? Like you know.
Imagine if you spotlighted actual game, like not actual, but like a variety of games that came out this year.
Well, they like to always emphasize like, oh, there's a panel that does it, but I just have a hard time believing that like these game journalists that I hear talk about other games throughout the year, which, okay, let's be honest, right? It's an increasingly rare breed, games journalists, but you know, but presumably they go to the YouTube content creators now who've spun off from like Game Informer and Giant Bomb and GameSpot and IGN, and like those people are talking about, you know, like Dragon Age, for example, right? That game's getting talked about, and like it didn't get nominated for shit. I don't know. It's I always watch. It's like.
And there's so many just like indie games that come out that are amazing that nobody talks about. It's like why don't you put those games on there?
Like I'm sure the audience will agree with me, the mom especially, but like that game Crow Country came out this year, which I've been playing, and Crow Country is amazing. It's so good. It's like a throwback game. It's very modern. Like everybody loves it, you know. And like, okay, they gave it to Animal Well, which is one of those indie darlings, but like, why didn't that game get nominated, or why did other shit get nominated over that game?
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad they're giving some recognition to Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which I haven't played, but I've heard amazing things about.
Amazing.
Like, yeah, more. I want more of that, and also just, you know, Alan Wake should just win every year.
True.
I still love the best esports player category. That's to me, that's still one of the greatest. Like, it's just, I don't know any of these fucking people.
Yeah, it is probably the most meme category.
Or like best esports coach, right? Like all this shit that like. Oh god, I don't know how to block.
Stalagmite.
Now I know what it is. That's Stalagmite.
I don't know, and I feel like, you know, I mean, in the game of the year category, except for Balatro, like everything is a AAA game.
Have you played Balatro?
Huh?
Have you played Balatro?
I have not. But I was going to say,
I was so happy to see Balatro. Balatro was such a good game.
Like I've heard it's amazing.
It's dumb. It's a dumb game, but it's
like
awesome.
I've heard it's amazing, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, so is Balatro here because it's amazing or because it is popular? Because there's a bunch of amazing games that aren't popular that should probably be nominated for Game of the Year at some point.
I mean, it's like, it's tight. I think it deserves to be on the list for sure.
Like, I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying, you know, you can put something other than Shadow of the Erdtree.
Yeah.
For Game of the Year.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was nice to see Metaphor get some play too.
Metaphor Re Fantasio.
Hopefully, by the time you hear this, we have one or both of us will have played.
Yeah.
That game is getting all kinds of good praise.
You don't want to go into that room?
Well, there's a chest up here.
Oh, fancy chest. Is there another chest further in?
Let's find out.
Nope. This is back to where we started.
Okay, well, it's still worth it for the chest. I'm assuming I'll open up more crafting stuff as I go on. Let's check this first. Okay, this looks like it's a puzzle I need to solve at some point. I'm probably gonna have to drop a block down.
I think one of the funniest things is that after all the wonderful changes to Apex Legends, it is no longer in the best multiplayer games category.
None will outlive Fortnite.
I am surprised Honkai Star Rail was not nominated for anything.
It always gets nominated. Not enough ad money this year, I guess. Because that game certainly doesn't get nominated for its talent, or it's not talent, it's quality is what I meant to say.
Dun, dun. Oh,
I'll just do that. I probably should have powered up.
oh, nice.
Okay, he's weak to moon. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm just gonna kill this thing. So it doesn't
Yeah. I don't know if you needed to use the magic with that. The magic-y thing.
Magic without magic?
Yeah, that might have been a bit of a waste.
Doesn't matter.
And
It's
then-
free. I blocked it though. I blocked it.
You blocked one of the three.
I'm gonna nourish. Because she could probably take another hit.
We'll see. Well, you also have a healing item, I believe.
Ugh. I can't stop him.
How much health does that other guy have?
I'm just gonna heal up. I don't know, a lot. I'm gonna just use. Might as well survive, right? That's a little hard.
No.
A little quick. But yeah, we'll see. I wonder by this time. Wonder who will have won. Shadow of the Erdtree has a good chance of winning, I think.
Yeah.
Got it.
Like, I think a Shadow of the Erdtree, if there wasn't just a DLC, best DLC category, I think I would probably have a hard time picking between Shadow of the Erdtree and an Alan Wake DLC.
Oh yeah, I think those two. I mean, if we're going by the rules, those two deserve to go neck and neck for
For every
for
award.
Game of the Year. Yeah. Shit.
Do you have a Solstice combo? Nope.
No.
Oh, because she already went.
Yeah. I'll just bash him.
That was underwhelming.
Yeah. Blocked
Nice.
it though. Blocked it though.
Ooh,
Okay,
Moonerang.
I could probably get 4.
If you get less than 4, we will judge you harshly.
Did it.
Boom, 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 boom.
Is that
Oh.
4?
That was at least 3.
This guy's name is Busteroo. No one can top Dragon Quest's naming enemies game.
Nino Kuni, I think it does a great job.
Bongo
of competing.
Drongo?
Oh my god. Percival? As a cat enemy?
I don't remember that. Oh, okay. I see.
Yes, it is a. It is a. What do you call it? It is a Majora's Mask inspired dungeon. Well, I guess it's just Zelda, a very Zelda inspired dungeon.
In Nino Kuni 2?
Nino Kuni 1.
What? You gotta remind me.
Okay, so you had let's see, some fun enemies from Nino Kuni 1. What game is? There was like that one banana enemy. Oh, there was like a zombie boss named Captain Zombo.
All right. I'll allow it. Can I push this now? Do I have to do anything?
Beam Man. Some of these names are just great. Big Bopper.
I remember the Shrimpaler.
Yes.
Thanks, security reminder, for helping me go forward.
Dinglerfish.
That's just a bird. That's just
That's
not,
okay.
that's nothing. That's not even.
Okay. Drongo.
Bongo Drongo.
There's an enemy named Eggroll.
Bro.
There's a bird called a Fightingale.
That. All right. Yes.
There's a pig type enemy called a full boar. These are just great names. Have you seen Cowboy Bebop?
Oh boy, things are not. Yes, I have.
We have been showing it to my parents and a cousin.
Oh, they haven't seen it.
My dad has seen it. We showed it to my dad a couple years ago, but we're watching it with my mom and cousin, and they are loving it.
It's.
Would
I mean,
seem. We are
everyone
almost
should
done.
watch Cowboy Bebop.
Obviously, Ed is the best.
Okay, I think I can get him with. Yeah. How? What? Should we talk spoilers? I don't know. How far are you?
We're almost at the
where
end,
they at?
but I wouldn't talk spoilers. It's too good.
It is too good. Also, I will say my wife has also not finished that.
I know.
That
Purloiner. It's a.
I do remember the
So
Purloiner.
that's what I was thinking of. Purloiner.
But yeah, we were also like on and off. I'm trying to get Alexander to watch it, and it's like we started it, and then hold on.
There's only like 25-ish episodes.
Yeah, but I think she's like there's so many other things she'd rather watch,
Wow.
and
Wow. I don't know if you heard that. I just heard Tommy in the background.
yeah,
Disappointment.
I think it's more like we started watching it, and then like things happen, and then we're like, should we go back to Cowboy Bebop or this new thing that's coming out
Like
that we should watch?
Don Da Don.
I would never watch that. I don't know what that is.
It's brand spanking new if you couldn't hear Tommy in the background.
They make new anime.
They make new anime.
What?
Yeah,
New as in it came out when DBZ came out, right? That's new.
just like that. It's got a great premise, initial premise. There's a boy who absolutely 100% believes in UFOs and aliens.
Oh yeah, I'm that boy.
And he tries to befriend a girl who he finds out 100% believes in ghosts and spirits, and they both think each other's occult beliefs are just the dumbest thing in the world,
Hell yeah.
and so they dare
But
each
they're
other.
gonna fall in love.
So they dare each other to go to like the most, let's say, haunted place connected to their obsession, let's say, and they both come across the thing that they didn't think existed.
That's funny. That sounds mildly cute.
But it is not. It is
They
incredibly.
don't fall in love?
It is incredibly serious. There's absolutely no fun to be had.
I mean, I would argue there are moments like that in Cowboy Bebop.
There are bananas, and a lack of bananas. Well, now that we're here, I think we'll see you guys next time.
This is perfect.
And everyone, consider the banana.
Goodbye, everyone.